Visit the Giza Pyramids. It's not hyperbole or exaggeration to say that the pyramids of Giza have been on travelers' bucket lists for thousands of years. We're talking about literal thousands of years, more than 2,000 years to be exact, although the Great Pyramid itself is over 4,500 years old. But around 2,000 years ago was when the Greeks, through their conquests, introduced the world to amazing feats of architecture in ancient Egyptian, Babylonian, and Persian civilizations. This was when the first written references to the seven wonders of the world was born, which, to be fair, are very Greek-centric, but understandable considering the time. The original seven wonders of the world, now called the seven ancient wonders of the world, weren't formalized as a list until the Renaissance era over 500 years ago. But you get the idea of how long people have been hearing about and wanting to visit the pyramids. Even though the Great Pyramid of Giza is the oldest entry on the list, it's the only one still standing. That's some ancient Egyptian engineering for you, and also a mystery. But in a nutshell, the pyramids of Giza were built as tombs for three different Egyptian pharaohs, Khufu, Khafra, and Menkaure, in the 4th dynasty of ancient Egypt's Old Kingdom, between 2600 and 2500 BC, so more than 4,500 years ago. Khufu's is the Great Pyramid, the oldest and the largest. They, alongside the Great Sphinx and smaller subsidiary pyramids, are all on the same plateau in Giza, now part of modern-day Cairo. How exactly these pyramids were built still have modern historians, engineers, and architects scratching their heads to this day. This sometimes throws people for a loop, because they're called the Pyramids of Giza, but are actually in Cairo. Giza is a governorate on the west side of the Nile, while the Cairo governorate is across on the east. But Cairo, the city, has grown so immensely over the past century that it's spilled over into Giza and is now called Greater Cairo. So the pyramids, while technically still in the Giza governorate, are now a part of Greater Cairo. They're about a 45-minute drive from downtown Cairo with traffic, which is pretty standard for most places in Cairo. Assuming you're not going by an arranged tour bus, then the only way to get there is by car, whether a cab, Uber, hired car, etc. Don't even bother with any articles that say take the metro or take a microbus. Just no and no. These people don't know what they're talking about. The metro doesn't go anywhere near the pyramids, so you need to take a cab in any case. And like we said, the area isn't the nicest, so don't go stressing yourself out before you even get there. And microbuses for tourists who don't speak Arabic is just a terrible idea. So save yourself the hassle and hop in a car that will take you from your starting location straight to the entrance door of the pyramids. To get around the pyramids, once you buy a ticket and enter, you can either walk around yourself if you don't mind long stretches of sand and sun, or you can pay for a car ticket and have the car or cab or Uber enter the plateau and drive you between sites. This is recommended for those who don't want to exert themselves too much, get too hot/burned, or waste too much time walking. Each main site, the three pyramids, the Sphinx, and the panoramic viewpoint, have easy parking spots for a car and driver to wait for you to explore and take pictures.